want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution, where I talk about everything crypto daily. Before we jump into this video, I want to thank everybody for hitting that like button. Had tons of likes. My goal for every video is 1,000 likes per video. Please take 2 seconds, hit that like button. I make these videos for you guys every single day. I'm more than happy to do so. If you want to keep up to date with all things crypto, make sure subscribe to the channel and hit that bell for notifications. Always leave a comment in the comment box. I read them all. Jumping right into the market today in crypto. Did you guys hit that like button yet? 1,000 likes. That's all I'm asking. 1,000 likes. Overall market cap of cryptocurrency, $239 billion. Bitcoin at 87.58. So this is a Bitcoin daily chart. What I'm looking at right now, again, you've got your price action. Really, there's some support down here at about 85.50 that needs to hold. Right now, you potentially, price action's working on a bearish candlestick pattern. Okay, so I do expect someone to pull back. It started to pull back, and I'll show you why. Okay, you got the 200 SMA as overhead resistance still. I want to see that broken. You want to be bullish on Bitcoin long term. We have to be above the 200 simple moving average. So let's see about that. Now your RSI down here is 70, okay, which is pretty high. That's overbought conditions, real close to it. The last time the RSI was this high was back here when it was 87, when we ran up to $14,000 Bitcoin. So again, every time, if you look here, the RSI is pretty high, pullback. RSI pretty high up here at 12,000, pullback. RSI really high at 14,000. We know it pulled back. So here we are again, 70 on the RSI. Now there's also a rising wedge, which is a bearish pattern. It's, well, 68% chance of a break lower. Now there's a rising wedge on the RSI as well as the price action. Let's take a look. So there's only a 32% chance this breaks higher. Now if it does, if it breaks above 8,800, potentially you buy the breakout because you're, or potentially 9,000, really, you buy the breakout. But again, there's low probability that this does happen, but this parabola obviously could end in a bullish pump at the end. So again, all eyes on Bitcoin. However, you know, you look at these percentages and understand that it's perfectly normal to think that at some point there's some type of a pullback that we should get out of Bitcoin. So I post this on Twitter. If you guys aren't following me on Twitter, cryptobtc_Chris. I posted like 3 setups earlier today, maybe 1 or 2 yesterday. But again, cryptobtc_Chris on Twitter. Follow me there. But potentially there's a possible reversal candlestick pattern. Okay, so it's important to know that this is potentially a bearish evening star forming on the daily chart. Okay, and then I also gave a list of the reasons we just talked about as far as why a pullback would be probable. I've got a cryptocurrency trading group. I just want to show you guys this, right? Sometimes it's just unbelievable. So Walton Chain, all right, so this is the top gainers on Binance right now, just in one day. Obviously, over multiple days, these coins accumulate a ton of green double-digit profits, some triple-digit profits, right? Here's Walton Chain, up 28%. Here's Wabi, up 15%. IOTX, up 11%. CMT, up 11%. Ethereum Classic, up 9%. Aeon, up 9%. IOTA, up 9%. Here's the setups. I posted all these. Walton Chain, Wabi, IOTX, CMT, ETC, and Aeon. Dash has been killing it. Listen, Dash has been good to me. I'll put it that way. Like, Dash was one of those where I just nailed it. The group did amazing. You know, we were talking about it back on the 5th. I talked to you guys about it. 226% gains out of one coin in crypto in a short period of time. In 10 days. 10 days. Life-changing money starts here, because your gains will start to compound. ZEC, midterm hold idea, up 70%. So again, huge gains in the trading group. Suki lady said, I'm taking 3,500 profit. I'm putting it back in my bank account. Solid trade. That was BS, Bitcoin SV on that one. Trip, he said, I was down to $80 in December, and now I'm up over 2,000 in my margin account. And he's just learning, practicing to trade margin. He had 80 bucks, and he turned it into $2,000. Another person, actually I think it's Trip as well, he made $1,157 on this position I think it was a leverage position on Binance. Just sent me this on the 15th. So we have tons of success stories in the trading group. If you guys want to join my cryptocurrency trading group, you want to pay in crypto, email me, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. I'll get you set up and in the group today. If you pay with crypto for 6 months, you get 20% off. If you pay for the year in crypto, you get a 30% discount and an additional month for free. If you do want to pay with a card month to month, you can do so. There's a Patreon link in the description. I've got 6 chat groups where everybody's working together to trade this market. We've got thousands sets of eyes watching this market all the time. Makes it a lot easier to trade. I've got 41 videos in a playlist. If you don't know anything about trading this market, you can watch these videos. They're very basic, and I've got some very advanced ones, right? I've got people come in the group, they've been trading for 10 years, and like, man, I never learned so much as I did from these videos. So they're really all encompassing. And then I post profitable trading setups, which I just talked to you about. I mean, you come into this market, everybody comes in initially to make money, and that's why we're here. You got to be in the right coins in crypto, period. I'll make sure you guys are in the right coins. Check out the trading group. Bitcoin jumps nearly 5%, but dominance falls almost 3%. So what does this mean? Well, market cap increase, more money's coming into the market, potentially new money. Bitcoin's up, dominance falls, so that means the altcoins dominance is increasing. These altcoins have been looking a lot different than they have been. If Bitcoin could go sideways for a period of time, these alts would take off. Dash price surges 60% and flips Tron to re-enter the top 10 coins. Dash has been killing it. It's $140 a coin right now. I remember not too long ago it was in the 40s, like $48 or $47. Crazy. That's when I posted a setup. Crazy gains for Dash. But let's be fair. Tron, I posted a setup on Twitter. There's a good Tron setup. Tron could take off now. Tesla stock expected to make crypto-like gains over 5 years. I've even thought about, starting to trade a little bit more stocks and possibly some Forex. Again, Tesla stock. What do you guys think about Tesla? Those cars are fast. They're amazing. NBA Kings continue reign over crypto fan collab with a live auction platform. So this is pretty cool. They're going to be auctioning off a bunch of gear for the NBA Sacramento Kings, and it's a live auction platform, and they're using a blockchain development company, actually Consensus. So this actually starts tonight. You can bid on live sports gear. If you guys haven't signed up for a VPN yet, PureVPN, sale's about to run out. You get 88% off. It's really cheap for PureVPN. I use PureVPN every single day, all the time. This covers 5 devices. Virtual private network. You don't want people snooping in on your business. You don't want people hacking your stuff. Whenever I'm dealing with anything crypto, I take every precaution necessary. Overly cautious. PureVPN is definitely an important part of the puzzle. There's a link in the description that does support the channel. Shout out to Strong. He says, and he's talking about Justin Sun, because Justin Sun's super excited because Tron futures, perpetual contracts with 75x leverage are now listed and active on Binance. And Strong says, so this guy owns the exchange. I think he's talking about Poloniex. He owns the coin. He controls most of the coin supply. He colludes with certain other exchange owners, talking about CZ. And now he wants you using 75x long leverage. Don't use 75x leverage ever, right? 2, 3, 5. That's responsible leverage, right? So, and then he states, what could possibly go wrong? A lot of people think that, a lot of these leveraged altcoins are risky to trade because it's real easy to move the market cap right now, and so you want to be careful. Leverage, gosh, you got to know how to spot trade long positions first. Regular trade. You need to know how to regular trade before you get into leverage trading. I saw this CNBC's Fast Money, and I said, oh, dang it. Every time they're calling Moon, it's bad for crypto because you could pretty much counter trade them because they're wrong all the time. Bitcoin nears 10,000. Bitcoin goes bananas.
Bitcoin has been going a bit bananas this year. The crypto is now up around 22% this year, and inching closer to that, 10,000 level that has not hit since September. BK, What is? I don't want to call it a comeback.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, it was
Cool
the
J
best.
said,
Don't call it a don't
But
call
listen,
it a
Because it's
Bitcoin
been here for
was-
years, but let's
yeah.
be clear. I mean, after this kind of drop, why the sudden reinterest?
So, one, Bitcoin was the best performing asset last year. It was up over 80%. So this is not really a
Off of a
comeback.
$20,000 peak.
Yeah, off
Back
of a
down to
70%
4.
decline.
Yes.
Right. Well, it does that
Yes.
every several years. So, I mean, if you look at the markets, that's a very typical move for Bitcoin.
Bitcoin being Bitcoin.
Bitcoin being Bitcoin, they said. Bitcoin is Bitcoin. That's for sure. The most important thing you have to understand about this market is when we get huge run-ups, the market's going to take a bunch of it back. So you got to sell the top. Don't let other people take your profits. You don't lose money in crypto. People take your money, right? Holding or not. Now, my first thought here is this is going to start to bring retail in. If we start getting up there around 10,000 again, man, the retail money comes in. They don't know what they're doing. They're just going to throw it everywhere. Gets a lot easier to trade. Venezuelan government orders airlines to pay for fuel with the petro. Government says to the airlines, you got to use our coin. Bitcoin futures open interest hits 3.5 billion. Upward trend to continue. And I want you to understand this. So open interest, it refers to the total number of outstanding or unsettled contracts. Open interest rises as new contracts are created and falls as contracts are settled. So if there's a bunch of open interest, you have it. Basically, the idea is you're going to see a big move out of Bitcoin. Gives you a clearer picture of the amount of money actually leaving and entering the market as opposed to trading volume. So while this indicator doesn't show price direction, open interest basically shows the strength of a trend. So open interest increasing at a time when the market is trending upwards often signals a continuation of a rally, but rising open interest as the market's declining shows continued downside. So keep in mind, open interest, important to understand this idea. Can the IRS see small amounts of money sitting on Coinbase Pro? Don't be this person. Just pay your taxes. Listen, it's not even worth it. They will come and take it. DEA seizes old man life savings at the airport. Listen, you cannot fly around with a ton of cash. If you carry a ton of cash, they will take it from you because they think that there's drugs are involved, right? Potentially. So, or you're laundering money, or they just take it. So, Ledger Nano X hardware wallet, links in the description. JP Morgan spinoff Cardano launches public blockchain, and they've integrated their wallet into the Cosmos network. Adam in the news. Good to see. This person found Dave Kleiman's YouTube channel. So Dave Kleiman is half, supposedly, of Satoshi Nakamoto, right? So this gentleman, and I'll show you real quick. So this is he's a forensic police officer. He passed away. Rest in peace, Dave Kleiman. He passed away, and essentially, supposedly, Craig Wright stole his hard drive with the private keys, with all the Bitcoin on it. They mined 1.1 million Bitcoin together, right? And so there's all this lawsuit and whatnot. But I just wanted you to see, this is Dave Kleiman, again, computer forensic expert. Let's just listen to this. It's not really Bitcoin related here, but this might be the man that started it all. Tell me what you think.
Well, there have been Facebook accounts hacked, and usually they're hacked in large numbers. Normally, somebody finds a security flaw in Facebook, and they're able to get into people's accounts and take them over and actually lock the people out of their own accounts. That's happened several times in the last 2 years on Facebook.
How sophisticated do you have to be to be able to do that? I mean, do you have to be one of these, IT wizards that come around and fix my computer here at work, or can someone at home kind of figure it out?
I doubt an ordinary user would be able to figure it out, but there are some of these things that get posted online, and possibly someone could have used one of those.
But yeah, so it's pretty cool to imagine, like, this gentleman could be 50% of Satoshi Nakamoto. You got Craig Wright that stole the hard drive from this gentleman. Now, this gentleman's brother is Ira Kleiman, and he's the one involved in the lawsuit with Craig Wright, saying, hey, we want our Bitcoin back. So I'm really curious to see what's going to happen with this court case that Craig Wright's involved in. Like, if he's really half Satoshi. I mean, somebody mined 1.1 million Bitcoin. Where's it at? Let's find out. So a lot of exciting things are going to happen this year. Definitely excited to be here with you guys. 2020 is going to be epic for crypto prices. 2021 is going to be even more epic. Please subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment below, hit the bell for notifications. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.